Watch this video before you view any real estate listing. After that, you won't need to. Don't you love foreclosure lists? Shielded in your room, gazing at houses with no realtors to bug you, hoping to find the deal of the century, all by yourself. Don't you hate foreclosure lists? You sign up for different lists only to find out they are all the same. If you keep looking long enough, you'll discover that the best deals are already taken. The second best deals are in a bidding war. You'll get rejected by the third best deals. And then, congratulations! You get accepted by fake bait price short sales and wait 100 years for bank approval. But then something unexpected happens. You visit the same foreclosure lists and expect different results. You're not crazy, just a human being acting on primitive instincts. Foreclosure lists are the ultimate modern real estate shelter, and they suck. Foreclosure lists suck. There, I said it. Then why are we offering them? Because people want them, even when they fail them again and again. Let's face it, for most people, hunting for a home is a bit of a crapshoot at best. And while sometimes the dice roll around the table and come up in your favor, most of the time they don't. Foreclosure lists are missing key data that would enable you to identify the best deals. They are missing pending deals that are failing, price reductions when they occur, or better yet, before they actually happen. Bank REO pipeline with soon-to-be listed properties. Price history to evaluate seller motivation, and private realtor confidential messages. And we haven't even mentioned different types of distressed properties. Most buyers don't know there are at least 5 types of short sales, 5 types of bank-owned homes, 4 types of HUD foreclosed homes, 2 types of before-the-auction homes, and 2 types of auction homes. Each one of them requires a different hunting strategy. Let's look at what you're up against. Look at these 2 identical houses. Notice any difference? Why will one of them sell for $20,000 less? The answer is seller motivation. In this case, it would be the Smurf motivation. Do you have access to a home's price history and realtors' private messages to gauge a seller's motivation? Look closely at this listing. Do you know if it's a short sale, bank-owned, or a HUD home? If you don't know the answer, your timing might be off, and you may either lose your desired home or overpay. Look closely at this short sale listing. Is it a slow short sale or a fast one? If you don't know the answers, you may shy away from all short sales and miss the most overlooked homes on the market, express short sales. This is a bank-owned home. Do you know which bank owns it? If you don't know that, you won't know the exact day they're ready to receive low offers, and no, you don't have to wait 90 days. How about this one? The foreclosure list says you can get this move-in ready home for $210,000. Do you like this property? Yes? No? So-so? What if I told you it was reduced by $63,000? Though nobody bothered to update the price in the foreclosure list or the MLS, it really happened. Would you look at that house differently? More importantly, would you be able to identify the next home being reduced by $63,000 yourself? Unfortunately, there is hope. Destructive hope that whispers sweet words like, "Something might come up, just wait and see." You don't need to wait, you just need to see. Hidden deals with minimal competition are probably right under your nose, but with a disguised price and obscure seller's motivation. Don't even think about talking to your real estate auntie or investor uncle. It was a good idea prior to 2005, but it's suicide in 2012. At this point, you're expected to hate short sales, agents, foreclosure lists, even blueberries. Or you might feel like this. So where do you go from here? If you're like these folks, you'll go back to your cave. Foreclosure lists. If you do, don't. But if you have to, at least call to ask for the 4 key data you need to know on each listing in order to get an edge on other buyers. If you can resist the temptation that leads most buyers to settle for average good deals, if you understand that reading foreclosure lists is only a warm-up act and you should not be the main strategy, you are halfway between a deal and a steal. Only 10% of our members understand that, and they are getting 90% of the deals. You don't need to know all the twists and turns of the ever-changing distressed market to put your hand on your share of the deals. All you have to do is get help from someone who does. Traditional realtors are sellers, not hunters. They will shoot you a list of 10 houses with the line, "If you see something you like, please call me." Here's what we can do for you. Look at REO pipelines. Look at failed pending. Look at daily price reductions and predict future ones based on tested bank formula. Look at approved short sales and HUD homes. Realtors hate these two. Search seller's motivation. Match a distressed property type with an effective hunting strategy. We will do all that simply because it allows us to find a match faster and it helps us to get more referrals. Also because we are foreclosure geeks who suffer from a rare medical condition called so-so deal allergy. So if your home search looks like this, let us help you uncover the deals. Okay, we're not that busy, but we are currently getting about 200 requests a month, which is more than we can handle. We are working on expanding our team, so please be patient with us. If we can't work with you immediately, we'll put you on our waiting list and send you a notification when there's an opening. If you have to move in a hurry, tell us about it, and we'll do our best to bump you up to the front of the line. To be considered for our service, call or text 360-606-1106 and get a shortcut to urgent deals with minimal competition. You can also fill out the appointment form. If you use our free service to get an edge over other buyers, you'll get a new iPad at closing day. To claim your reward, call 360-606-1106 or fill out the form.